Hello again and welcome back to another one. And a few hours ago, a report showed the top hip-hop artists in the world based on views for 2022, and apart from the rap fans who stay up to date, those who subscribe to channels like ETLifestyle, well, it's been a meltdown for those out of the loop so far. When 50 Cent reacted to Eminem utterly dominating the most viewed list, it all started when this hit Twitter. Eminem was the most viewed rapper on YouTube in 2022 with over 5 billion plays. He had nearly double the views of second place despite being 25 years into his career, fire emoji. And a user clarified under, last year was 26 years into his career actually, and this year is 27, my god. If M is still in the lead, we don't need study into this, to be honest, it needs to be unstudied. And before we get to the full list that started the fire, rap fans on Twitter were already getting called out, and hip-hop Twitter swears no one listens to him anymore. Your tweets have no impact in the real world. Rappers with the most YouTube views for all of 2022, where Eminem tops the list with 5.1 billion views, over 2 billion ahead of Doja Cat, and 50 Cent, who they say has been washed, came in at 1.8 billion. For some context, Future dropped a best-selling rap album based on total consumption units this year in the United States and barely topped 50 Cent on the list. Now, compared to last year, it is quite interesting because it was the same top 3, Eminem, Doja Cat, and Drake. And before we get to how acts like 50 Cent and Snoop Dogg have reacted so far, the meltdown already started on Twitter. Some were asking for an explanation. Why do you think Eminem and Doja Cat get so many views on YouTube? They have decent but unspectacular music videos and attract wide audiences, but nothing screams YouTube to me. Those of you who've been with us know for a fact that Eminem's done great across all major platforms. On Spotify, for instance, on New Year's Eve, Eminem was the third most streamed hip-hop artist in the world on the platform, behind Drake and 21 Savage. It's usually Drake and Eminem, but Her Loss dropped recently, and it's not just Spotify and YouTube, he's dominated Deezer and Ngami in 2022. Keep this in mind for when we get to 50's reaction, and Doja Cat has been doing the same on other platforms like Spotify, when on New Year's Eve she was the only female quote rapper in the top 10. It is hilarious how people struggle when the facts don't align with their feelings, like you're not the center of the universe, just keep it moving. And this sparked reactions like, what do you mean unspectacular? Y'all can criticize his music all you want, but his music videos are always amazing and fun to watch. And since we all get reminded about how no one listens to Eminem by the uninformed and the likes of El Jamal and Game, some users decided to speak on it. The nobody listens to M crowd be looking stupid. This is longevity, this is the GOAT Eminem, and many are recognizing how insane this is. Talk about longevity. Eminem 99 to 2022, Unc be killing it. The gap between a new artist Doja and M is insane. 50 Cent first reacted to this headline and made a huge announcement. Eminem was the most watched rapper on YouTube in 2022 with 5 billion views. 50 reacted, that's my boy. I'm gonna remind people I'm nice this year. New music, new TV, new movie, let's go. And this was round 1 of meltdowns. I feel like
your feelings, you keep them inside.
I feel like he just watch his own videos all day, cause for real, who listens to M? I respect him, definitely a legend, but nobody listened to him for real. But before we get to more meltdowns, 50 Cent also saw the full list and reacted. Eyes emoji. I didn't put nothing out in a while, smirking emoji. I would be mad if I was new and I wasn't on the list, shrugs emoji. 50 had to add the jab in there, but I'm surprised they missed the opportunity to add. I would be mad if I dropped an album in 2022 and I wasn't on the list. That would be more specific, if you know what I mean. Think the dude who was mad he wasn't invited to the Super Bowl. And before we get to Snoop's reaction, 50 Cent's post has been met with meltdowns and disbelief.
Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
The user states, who's listening to Eminem like this, bro? Tell me. They can't believe it. All due respect to M, but honestly, if he's still the most streamed, it sounds manipulated. And the cope is real, and yet he has very little credibility to a large swath of hip-hop fans. Think about that. A user slaps back with, again, cap. When people like Big Daddy Kane, Ice-T, Nas, Jay-Z, Rakim, Redman, Method Man, and a host of other god-tier MCs give you your flowers, who cares what the F you think? The copium use was out of hand in reaction to 50 Cent. Ain't nobody in America listening to Eminem, I don't care how y'all put it, that is fixed, like nobody. For some context, over 1.2 billion views for Eminem came from the US alone, and in 2022 in the United States, Eminem is one of the handful of rappers to have multiple albums cross 500,000 sold, but they kept going in. This list gotta be wrong, and some have overdosed on copium. White people love Eminem laughing emoji, to which a user responds, hate to burst your bubble, but there's black folks that love M2 laughing emoji. Another user cleared the air under, is worldwide shrugs emoji, more than whites but okay. Bear in mind, billions of Eminem views also came from South America, Asia and Africa, but they kept going off, how is Eminem streams 1 billion and we never hear people bumping his music, facepalm emoji. But some have tried to educate the people having a meltdown. Some context for those confused, Eminem has sold 200 million plus records. He's outsold Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, Drake, Justin Bieber, Ariana Grande, and well, everyone just about. Relevance doesn't equal popularity. Who's trending doesn't equal who's influential. Case in point, you don't see Queen or Led Zeppelin in the news, but they are moving 30-plus-year-old records more in a week than your favorite rapper has in 5 years. But something to clear up here, rather than use the word records, Eminem moved over 200 million albums globally so far. Moving 200 million singles and 200 million albums aren't the same thing. And Snoop reacted to this post from 50 with nice, staying relevant fist bump emojis. Share your thoughts below. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoy content like this, and see you on the next one.